Are you looking at me?
Nope.
What are you looking at?
At the tabletop.
Okay, well look, these here are my cartridge charges. It's black powder wrapped in paper now on the gun. Okay, and these things just drop into the cylinder like this.
Wait, I have to back up. Hold on.
Just like a regular cartridge gun. They go in like that. Only they go in from the front, not the back, because the back has nipples on it for a percussion cap. And that's what this is. This is an 18, I think it's a 1859 Navy revolver from the Civil War era. And what I do is I wrap up the powder in nitrated paper for coffee filters. Once I get the powder in, I drop a ball on top of each cylinder, one at a time. And what you see here, this is a ramrod. And I got that ball too far, there we go. This here pushes the ball into the cylinder on top of the powder charge. And it got about the same power as a 38 Special. You gotta be careful when you're loading, because you can actually go past the point that you want to actually stop at, and then you got to rotate the cylinder to line it back up. But that's all right. That only takes a second. Okay. Once I get all the balls in, right, then guess what I do next? I take the barrel off. Here you can see the balls are loaded into the cylinder. Can you see that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now once that's done, now this is what they had to do during the Civil War. They had to do this stuff. The soldiers that carried these guns into battle carried more than one, because you had 6 shots and you didn't have time to go through all this loading process. You just wanted to carry extra pistols that were already loaded. And believe it or not, on the battlefield, they picked up a lot of guns, because once they were empty, they just became dead weight. You know, you fired your shots. If you didn't get killed, you retreated to reload. Imagine that. Retreat! Reload! All right, now the cylinder is going back on the gun. I'm dropping the hammer. There's no caps on it yet. That goes on. This wedge goes in. Now, I'm going to shoot some gongs downrange. I want my wife, she's filming this on the phone. But sometimes the gongs don't go down. They're old, they're rusty. Okay, now what I'm doing now is I'm putting a percussion cap on each nipple in the back of the cylinder. This little dispenser is called a capper. The capper holds 100 caps. That's these little copper caps that have an explosive charge inside. Okay, there we go. And here we go again. Yeah, the soldiers had to do this. So did the sheriffs, and so did the outlaws, until they came out with cartridge guns in the 1870s, late 1860s. I'm not certain about when. But here we go.
You want me to film the target?
I want you to get behind me, film the targets and me at the same time. Now you ain't going to see the targets too well, because they're quite a ways down the range.
I can't. Oh yeah, I can see, but I can't. Oh yeah, I'll get you in.
Okay. I'm going to cheat a little. See, I hit that one, but it didn't go down. You heard it?
Yeah, I heard it.
See, that one didn't go down either. Now watch this one. See, that one didn't go down. Oh, that one I missed. I pulled that one.
I heard that one.
Yeah, I hit all of them.
Yeah, that one went down.
Yeah, see, that one didn't go down. That was 6 rounds. And that's what they did back in the day of the American Civil War. Which, by the way, the American Civil War was really a war between the Republicans and the Democrats. The Democrats were in the slave states of the South, and the Republicans were in the North. Abraham Lincoln was a Republican. Just remember, when you go to the polls, don't vote for the slave traders in the Democrat Party, because they want to make slaves out of everybody. That came out of Joe Biden's mouth. Okay, baby.